stereo bubbles today, and we're going to tell you a story. So, in our school, at the end of the school year, basically there's this thing called teacher time, where instead of teachers who's teaching, it's students who's teaching each other. So we're going to call this guy WTSE, short for worst teacher student ever, because we're going to tell you the story why. So he decided to make his presentation about soccer. We went out to the blacktop because what was it called? The soccer field was occupied, so we were on the blacktop, and he just randomly put us in groups. And him and Wisteria also got into what was it called? Fights about the groups they were chosen. So yeah, basically. And whatever was next was also crazy, because this guy was also the rudest guy in our class. So basically me and Wisteria was just standing there. We didn't know what to do. Just standing there, sitting there. We didn't know what to do. Just looking at the two teams fighting each other for the soccer ball, because, we were playing soccer. And he just randomly, Mr. WTSE just randomly went to us, just started yelling at us, you guys aren't practicing. How do you not understand? If you don't understand, why don't you just ask me? Blah blah blah. Why aren't you practicing? You're not trying, and blah blah blah. And I think Mr. almost put up the middle finger, and he just kept talking and ranting his way up. I was mocking him. I love to mock people, and he was regrouping everyone because problems, and he was retelling the group what the rules are. And Wisteria rose up her hand, and he was reluctantly choosing her, and put on his face of you should be thankful that I chose you. She said, what if you don't understand? And he was with a cold face, telling her, how do you not understand? Just understand. And I made it so clearly, why didn't you understand? And they both argued. He went crazy. I don't know why. He just went crazy. And I just kept mocking him, because I love mocking people, like I said before. And we were just standing in the corner again while the two teams were fighting each other for the soccer ball, and Wisteria was ranting about how rude he was and blah blah blah. And then when we went into class, the teacher was like, okay, students, you did better than last time, blah blah blah. And Mr. WTSE here, he was also a very good teacher for the teacher time thing. And let's give him a round of applause. I just put up what is it called? A thumbs down finger, because I was so mad. And Mr. WTSE rose up his hand, and the teacher was like, yes, sir. And he said, I was explaining it very clearly, but some people didn't understand. I think they were not paying attention. And he was like, yeah, I also saw some people not paying attention. So next time, to the other person that's going to be presenting, please be respectful to them too. And Wisteria rose up her hand, of course. And the teacher was like, yes, Wisteria. And she told her side of the story, Mr. WTSE wasn't telling us we weren't practicing and not trying, while he didn't explain the rules correctly, and blah. And she just said to Mr. WTSE what did she say again? To next time, also explain clearly, blah blah blah. And that's the end of the story. So now you know why I was mad at the first frame